What's up, everybody? It's Josh coming at you from Nerd Ventures Tower, and holy butthole cannoli. This is part 2 to our leaks, spoilers, rumors video about San Diego Comic-Con in D23. I don't think it's any surprise to anybody that Marvel Studios has an incredible amount of announcements and teases coming out next week for San Diego Comic-Con, and then later on, I believe in September, for D23. And again, we did a full video breaking down the San Diego Comic-Con ones. Go check that video out if you haven't seen it yet. And we'll do a live stream that Saturday night over on our live streaming channel. Make sure you check that out as well. But we have to talk about the D23 stuff because this is mind-blowing. And this does seem to be corroborated by a lot of different leakers and scoopers out there. And it's absolutely nuts. So let's go point by point here. I will make commentary as we go through these because I really am excited about a lot of this stuff. So Marvel is saving some of the announcements of Captain America 4, Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts, and Shang-Chi 2 for D23. That's pretty sick. I'm actually excited for all of these different movies. I think Fantastic Four and Thunderbolts very high on my list, but I'm incredibly intrigued in what they'll do with Captain America 4 and Shang-Chi. I think Shang-Chi's like my second or third favorite movie in Phase 4, right behind Multiverse of Madness and right behind Spider-Man No Way Home. Both incredible. It says here, Armor Wars. Nate Moore will executively produce alongside Outman Don Cheadle, frontman probably. Don Cheadle, Jon Favreau, Sam Rockwell, and Walter Goggins will reprise their MCU roles. That's pretty sick, pretty awesome. I wonder what they're saying about Nate Moore here. Like, is Feige not going to produce on this or something? Because that would be wild for the MCU if he was really not producing something. But either way, Armor Wars, cool. Getting some more clarification on that, super cool. Okay, so this is where it starts to get real juicy here. Fantastic Four. Jamie Dornan will play Reed Richards. Amanda Seyfried will play Sue Storm. Joe Keery will play Johnny Storm. Steven Spielberg is in final negotiations to direct and serve as producer. That is mind-blowing. The story is mapped out, and Steven will bring someone on to write the script. Should he come aboard, he will cast Ben Grimm. Okay. We have to stop for a second here, and we're probably going to come back to this because this is just absolutely nuts. Okay, everybody, it's much more sweaty Josh from the future, and I have to issue a disclaimer here. Now, look, everything we've talked about today in the other video and this video are rumors, and this Spielberg rumor is probably, of course, one of the most hottest debated and spread around rumors. It's currently trending as I'm talking about it right now. A couple of things happened that I want to bring to your attention. Still listen to the rest of the video because I still think there's a possibility that Spielberg will be involved either as a producer or even as a director, but it is fair to bring up that a Variety article came out and said he will not be directing it, and earlier in the day, somebody that used to work for The Vulture, who's Jeff Snyder's outlet, said that he had heard that, yes, it's true that Marvel reached out to Spielberg, but they didn't think that Spielberg was actually going to direct the Fantastic Four. Now, I wouldn't put it past Feige to figure this out anyways, and maybe the trades are getting information that's accurate now, but not going to be accurate next week when he finalizes the deal right before San Diego, like he did with like Simu and other people in 2019. But it's also possible that this rumor has been officially debunked and Spielberg will not be involved with the Fantastic Four, so I just kind of want to put that disclaimer into this video. But as far as these actors are concerned, I think they could all play the roles. I think some people will be a little bit upset that you're not going to have John Krasinski as Reed, but I think this dude could absolutely play it. They're going for a younger version of the Fantastic Four. But this is just, like, without a doubt, one of the most prestigious, incredible accomplishments of the MCU to put freaking Steven Spielberg on this. He's one of the greatest filmmakers of all time, and I would absolutely love to hear the phone call between him and Martin Scorsese about him coming on board to direct Fantastic Four. But, I mean, how do you really show the casual fans how important MCU's Fantastic Four is? You bring on somebody like Steven Spielberg. I mean, this is going to absolutely break the internet if this is indeed true, and it's quite frankly mind-blowing stuff. So we'll come back to that in a second here, but let's talk Agatha House of Harkness. Jack Schaefer and Mary Leavonis will executively produce. It will star Catherine Hahn, Hannah Waddingham, Catherine O'Hara, Amy Poehler, and Hunter Schafer, who will portray Jennifer Kale. Pretty freaking interesting there. I don't know how to feel about Agatha Harkness. Like, is it just going to be a fun little offshoot show? Is it going to try to recapture some of that flavor from WandaVision. Is it going to have an actual impact on the MCU? I am not sure, but let's read on here. It says, note, Spider-Man 4 is happening. We just won't hear anything about it at SDCC or D23. And then they go on to talk about how, yeah, a lot of this stuff lines up. So let's talk about MCU impact with the movies and projects that are going to be announced, right? So Captain America 4. I think this is a really big freaking deal. Chris Evans is signed to come back to Marvel. We don't know what that's going to be. Is he going to be playing Steve Rogers? Is he going to play somebody else? And there's been a lot of discussion about Captain America 4, Sam Wilson Captain America, and Steve Rogers Captain America. I don't know how that will all play out. My personal hope, of course, is that they do like a Hydra Cap thing with Steve Rogers as Captain America and have Sam Wilson fight against Hydra Cap. I think that would be absolutely incredible. But I'm not sure if maybe Captain America is just going to lead into something multiversal with the man himself, Chris Evans, because remember, Secret Wars is still the thing. That's still the direction. That's still where we're going. It doesn't look like Secret Wars is going to be announced at any of these things here for San Diego Comic-Con or D23, but that could change. That could be a surprise curveball that Feige is going to throw out there and that he's not really talked to any people about. The Russo brothers just did another interview today where they name dropped Secret Wars. Obviously, we think that's what's going to happen, and then coming back to that. We don't know how many of these movies are going to tie directly into that, but if Chris Evans is there, it's very possible that Captain America 4 and his just relationship with Sam, maybe a post-credit scene or maybe the way the movie ends, will lead him in a direction where he's hanging out with Steve, maybe going towards Battleworld or something crazy like that. We don't know for sure, okay? Thunderbolts, incredibly interested in what this could be. Could this involve Doctor Doom? We've been talking a lot about different rumors about Doctor Doom being behind a lot of the different plans and schemes in the MCU currently. It's rumored that Claw, trying to get Vibranium, was linked to Doctor Doom. There's going to be stuff in Wakanda Forever that's linked to Doctor Doom. It's also possible that the dude from Ant-Man and the Wasp that was trying to get the Pym particles is also linked to Doctor Doom. And maybe the power broker herself is linked to Doctor Doom. And this whole Thunderbolt team is actually being set up by Victor Von Doom. That would be a big change from the comics, but absolutely crazy. And regardless, Thunderbolts is an incredible team. And there's Norman Osborn-like figure could emerge in that movie and take us towards, like, you know, the formation of Hammer. Maybe some villainous person getting in charge of the Avengers. Maybe some Dark Avengers siege type stuff. Who knows for sure. Shang-Chi, incredibly interested in what this could mean. The signal tease at the end of Shang-Chi in the post-credit scene was phenomenal. A lot of people saying that's Galactus or something like that. Something big and cosmic is likely coming with Shang-Chi, and maybe like something to do with the 10 Rings itself and how that ties into the wider cosmic multiverse stuff. Not really sure, but I'm pretty intrigued by it. And again, I really liked the first movie, so I'm excited to see the sequel. But honestly, guys, it's all about Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four, Marvel's first family, bringing in Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Ben Grimm, Johnny Storm, having Doctor Doom, maybe Galactus and things like that is so incredible. And the idea that Steven Spielberg, Hollywood royalty, an absolute incredible filmmaker that has made hit after hit after hit, like the dude that made E.T., might be coming in to do friggin' Fantastic Four. That's mind-blowing and would be a great get for the MCU. We had heard that Feige was looking for a really big-name director and, you know, kind of shopping around trying to find a big-name director, and I think this would be so damn cool. The cast seems interesting, so there would be a lot of hype behind a project like this, and yeah, that's what the big thing is for D23. Agatha Harkness, probably going to be cool. Armor Wars, probably going to be cool, but really it's all about Fantastic Four, baby. So I want to know what you guys think about this. It's insane. You think it could actually happen? And what do you want out of these different projects? Feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments section below.